You're most welcome to my channel of the second part of It's Not Recognition You Want. Let's enjoy. The history app tells us that it's Rwanda that invaded Congo with the need to wipe out the Hutu tribe that they hate so much. According to this story, there is no any claim that says we are not being recognized in Congo. It was a war of Rwandese to fulfill their ego of hatred, hence starting a war on Congo. Since 1998, the Second Congo War broke out following the deterioration of relations between Kigali and Kinshasa. To diminish the impression Rwanda held undue influence over the Congolese government, Kabila denied the claims that Rwanda had been responsible for winning the war and placing him in power. Kabila also started removing ethnic Tutsis from his government and took measures to weaken Rwanda's military presence in the eastern DRC. So remember when Kabila went to Rwanda to ask for help to overthrow Mobutu Sese, he had promised the Rwandan government that he will press the Tutsis in his army in Congo in big places. So Kabila started removing the ethnic Tutsis from his government when he wanted to diminish the rumors that were going around that Rwanda was the one who had installed him in power, that Rwanda helped him to come to power. Actually, Rwanda was like, we birthed Kabila to power. So Kabila was being treated as a Rwandan son. DRC was being treated as a Rwandan son. So Kabila began removing ethnic Tutsis from his government. And he even took measures to weaken Rwanda's military presence in eastern DRC. The Rwandese in Congo army were many, and it was a matter of time to overthrow Kabila if he didn't act quickly. So because Rwanda helped Kabila to come to power, Kabila was as a puppet to Rwanda. So he had to dance on their tunes. So that's when Kabila changed his minds and started acting differently from what Rwanda's government wanted. So by the 1990s, it was becoming clear to the world that targeted campaigns against Hutu population during the First Congo War, led by Kagame's army, mounted to the war crimes. The growing consensus reflected poorly on the raging Kabila regime. So now, let's pay attention here. In a reverse of alliances, Kabila ordered all foreign troops out of Congo and allowed Hutu. Remember, Hutu is the tribe that was just out of Rwanda. So he allowed Hutu armed groups to organize at the border once again. Now, the few Hutus who survived the war that Rwanda had brought to them, killing the refugees, the Hutu refugees in Congo, were getting a chance again from Kabila to reinforce themselves. With this, Rwanda responded by invading in 1998, making Congo a war zone because they thought if they had placed Kabila in power, they can do whatever in Congo because they felt like they were entitled to do so. Let's note that Kigali's stated aim was to create a zone. When I say Kigali, that is the capital city of Rwanda. So their aim was to create a zone in the DRC, Rwanda borderlands. They are in Kivu, in southern Kivu, controlled by its own troops to create more distance from Hutu groups in eastern DRC. Congolese forces supported again by Angola, which also reversed alliances following the accent of Laurent Kabila. Namibia and Zimbabwe fought the Rwandan, Ugandan, and Burundi militaries. So here, the Angola, Namibia, and Zimbabwe came to aid Congo. So Rwanda, Uganda, and Burundi, they aided Rwanda, as well as various rebel groups supported by Kigali and Kampala. Remember, the three countries, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi, are full of Hutus in big places, and they rule. So they are always together with Rwanda in crimes. Amidst the case of war, Laurent Kabila was assassinated in 2001. A coup attempt planned by his guards and was succeeded by his son Joseph Kabila in 2004. So in 2001, Kabila faced his demise Yeah. So between 2002 and 2003, Rwanda, Uganda, and DRC began implementing peace agreements that authorized a transition government in Kinshasa, led by Joseph Kabila. So Joseph Kabila was the one who succeeded his daddy in 2022. He succeeded Laurent Kabila. So there was a peace agreement, and there was a transitional government, which was led by Joseph Kabila. So despite these agreements, the establishment of Truth and Reconciliation Commissions, unrest and crashes persisted in Eastern DRC. Joseph Kabila was formally inaugurated following a long-awaited popular election in 2006. One of the most prominent labor groups to emerge in the early 2000s was the March 23 movement, M23, made up of primarily the ethnic Tutsis. These people don't give up. They are still waging war on Congo. Between 2012 and 2013, became an undeniable force in Eastern DRC and Kinshasa, accused Kigali of backing the Hutu group, and they are still having the same cause, that Kigali is harboring Hutus militia in Congo, hence attacking Congo or waging a war on Congo. So in 2013, MONUSCO was launched to help Congo from M23. MONUSCO effectively supported the Congolese army, and M23 called off its initial campaigns in 2013. Evidence of Rwanda support for M23 caused lasting damage to the Kigali-Kinshasa relationship. So as we can see that these people are not giving up, and still in 2013, they are still waging war on Congo, but they don't have a standing reason as to why they should be waging a war on Congo. So still, the other war that was waged on Congo in 2012 and 13, we've not heard anything of. We are not being recognized as Congolese in Congo. There's nothing. But the point they are giving you is that Congo is still harboring the Hutu militia. So while the situation is still already lethal, full-scale wars in Great Lake regions can be much worse. The Second Congo War is widely considered the deadliest in human history since World War II. Since World War II, you can imagine the tortures, rapes, killing of babies, cutting the women private parts, done on mostly the Hutus for the sake of power, and it was done by the Tutsi tribe of Rwanda. Currently, DRC is in an ongoing political confrontation with Rwanda. In 2022, M23 rebels resurfaced after 5 years of inactivity and gained control of large of North Kivu province by 2023. So after 5 years, these people came back in 2023, and they're still waging war on Congo. We should note that Kinshasa, along with other multiple foreign governments, has repeatedly accused Kigali of funding and supporting M23's resurgence. In return, we should hear this. This is the war right now that is going on in Congo. Many foreign multiple governments have repeatedly accused Kigali of funding and supporting M23's resurgence. In return, we should not hear. In return, Kigali accuses Kinshasa of supporting Hutu extremist militia, such as the Democratic Force for the Liberation of Rwanda. But outside, in the public, these people, they are saying that they are fighting for what? For recognition. That's all. So in conclusion, the M23 are masking to be fighting for recognition, to gain public sympathy, hence playing kumbaya. So according to the history you've heard, is it true that M23 is fighting for recognition? Please give us your idea in the comment sections. Let's see what you think about the situation that is in Congo right now. And according to what history is telling us, what do you think? Please give us more idea if you have anything to add on our history that we've had today. Please subscribe, like, and share, and try to comment your idea, because these people, they have been parading the thing that they are not being recognized in Congo, and it's not their problem. It is the colonial master who did that. But in our last video, we looked at the ethnic groups that were cut in the middle, and it wasn't only Kigali or Rwanda people that were cut in the middle. So that gave us a sight that says that it's not true that these people are fighting for recognition. So today's history has shown us that these people, their cause, or what they're saying that since the first war they waged on Congo, they're saying that Congo is harboring the Hutu militia that is a threat to the Tutsi population in Rwanda. So what do you think? Please comment in the comment section. Let me hear your ideas. Thank you for being here with me all throughout. And you're welcome in our next video that we are going to look at where are the Hutus. Since we have seen so much hatred in this history, what do you think? Where are the Hutus? According to the hatred in this history, do you think the Hutus are still in Rwanda? Where are they? Because in Congo, they've been killed, murdered, young, women, men, you know. So please join me in the next video as we look at where the Hutus are. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out part 1 of this story. Bye.